Hey, what is up? I got a game here called Party Line. This is of Itch.io, and it says here, an abandoned warehouse on the outskirts of the city. The incident classified. The truth buried. KGB Major Krasnov is sent to investigate and erase whatever remains inside. Your orders are: leave no witnesses, eliminate anything or anyone deemed a threat to the state, investigate the cause of the anomaly. And let's get right to it. Please stand by while loyal proletarians inside... What? People live inside my GPU? At 1:40, an anomalous event occurred within the premises of the above-mentioned facility. The precise cause and nature of the incident remain undetermined. Preliminary reports indicate possible compromise of state property and personnel. Priority highest: orders processed immediately to the location, determine the cause and nature of the incident, neutralize and destroy any objects, equipment, or materials presenting potential threat to the state, implement Protocol Zero witnesses in full, report directly to Directorate P upon completion. Signed, General, Deputy Chairman, KGB of the USSR. USSR. Sorry, I'm getting flashbacks to Street Fighter. Press start. Alright, we are here.
This must be the place.
Alright, we're all good. My game was kind of freezing a bit. Alright, I think we're fine now. Let's go see what's up. What has been going on here? Someone's jamming out over there. Oh, right, it's a mess. I can't read Russian. That's locked. So I'm assuming... Oh, okay. He's got a screwdriver in the eye. I'm assuming this is a game back from when this was still around, right? I forget what year that was. I didn't learn about it.
He's dead. Stabbed through the eye with a screwdriver. No signs of struggle. Either trusted the killer, or did it himself. Well, one less name on the list for me.
Oh, here's a note. Duty Journal, Sector 943A. Euromenko. Routine circuit check on sub-level ventilation node. No significant faults detected. Noted slight change in the duct resonance. Pitch is higher than usual. Possible pressure variance logged for observation. Past 3 workers from sub-level 4 all reported headaches. One mentioned hearing a tone. Told them to report to infirmary. Lights flickered at that moment, like they're doing right now. Likely a coincidence. Attempted to phone the foreman's office. No response. Line active, but no pickup. We'll try again after next round. Order is the highest expression of loyalty. Lenin. Oh boy. What exactly is this place for? What were they making here? Right away, my head goes to, like, experiments, monsters, and all that. It always goes the Resident Evil route. Secret lab somewhere. Got a paintbrush. Oh, another note. Excerpt. Crystal 9. Technical addendum. Top secret. Eyes only. 421 test subjects. Deviation logs. Overextended exposure cycles, 180 minutes cycles. Select subjects begin to exhibit non-standard cognitive behavior, including but not limited to auditory distortions, dissociative episodes, short-term memory looping, delusion, ideation centered on blank, increased emotional detachment, or inappropriate affect. In most cases, these effects subside within 48 to 72 hours following complete cessation of signal exposure. However, test group K9B, children ages 8 to 13, but experimenting on kids too. Fun. Symptoms manifested within 22 minutes and were irreversible. One subject continued to speak after clinical death. So he was just saying stuff after he died? Did you ask him how death was? He was like, it's chill. Conclusion, signal pattern K9 is effective for its intended purpose of blank. Cool, cool. Kinda thought that was a person there standing. There's a lot to do with flickering lights in this game. I found note. 840. Okay, this takes place in 1975. Black Volga pulled up near the east loading dock. Not scheduled, no markings. 2 men in suits got out, not local, not factory security. Didn't speak to anyone, just walked straight in like they owned the place. Someone opened the restricted gate for them. Didn't catch who. 9:15. Unlisted delivery arrived. Crate roughly 2 meters by 1.2 meters. Heavy, no stencils, no inventory tag, no handling instructions, stamped archive. Do not open in red ink. 2 workers moved it to sub-level storage. Didn't recognize either of them. Definitely not from our shift. Tried to ask Foreman Stepanov about it. He said to mind my own. Didn't look me in the eye. 10 o'clock. Heard someone say Phase 3 starts tomorrow. Didn't catch who. Probably nothing. Still. Logging this just in case. Don't ask too many questions. Just do your job and go about your day. You don't... Oh God.
Look. But it's beautiful, isn't it?
You good, my guy?
The filament hums like a prayer.
Cool.
What are you doing, comrade?
I'm watching it. It's watching back.
The lamp?
Not just a lamp. It's the last warm thing in this place. It remembers how to glow without being told.
Okay.
What happened here?
He told us how to fix it. Then he laughed.
Who is he?
He was always here. Crystal 9 just made him visible.
Crystal 9? What are you talking about?
Signal became scripture. Scripture became mouth.
Where is everyone?
Downstairs, where the breath is heavy, where no shadow dares to stretch.
Why didn't you report this?
Foreman told me to lock the door. But the door was already inside.
Madman or another philosopher? Either way, useless for the society. For the sake of the party, we must sacrifice.
I am a bad shot. I am so sorry. My god. Anyways, I'm assuming there's probably going to be different endings depending on if we terminate the witnesses or not. That's just a guess. But, on the first go around, I'll, do what I'm told. Alright, this is interesting. What is going on in this place? Okay, we're upstairs. Yaremenko, 11:30. Line to Foreman's office briefly came back, crackling static, but he picked up, said only, "Lock the basement now." I asked why, he didn't answer, just repeated it. Sounded wrong, out of breath, like he was speaking through clenched teeth. Found the old basement key in the lockbox. It's rusted, hadn't been touched in years. Door closed, locked, left the key nearby in case of emergency. Still hearing that hum through the vents. It's lower now, more like breathing, probably just tired. At a certain point, quantity becomes quality. Marx. Who's Marx? I've heard of Lenin, but not Marx. Basement key obtained. Let's go down. Below. See what's going on there. Where is the door anyways? Not this one. That's where all the blood leads to. Do I got a flashlight? Thank you. Oh, okay, yeah. This is where the party was. Drip. What? Yo. Jeez, dude. So, 1, 2, 3 dead bodies. Well, 4. We just made a dead body. Oh, wait. Whoa. What's going on? I'm losing it. Whoa. Okay. That was weird. I don't have a run button. Is that a phone? It is. Whoa, what the hell is this? What's up?
Humanity is a price of absolute loyalty.
I need to finish this and leave.
Top secret, eyes only. Politburo clearance required. Project Crystal 9. Subject behavior continues to show accelerated deterioration. However, beginning with exposure cycle number 11 was observed a far more concerning trend. The influence of Crystal 9 appears to extend beyond cognitive disruption, potentially affecting the structure of reality itself. I saw. In observation chamber number 3 at timestamp 1243, instruments registered a spatial distortion in the wall's geometry not corroborated by any visual observers. Technician P.A. Sidorov later claimed the lamp was watching him. Was that the guy we just put down? After which he was found in a state of deep catatonia. The footage shows the lamp remaining perfectly still. We cannot rule out the possibility that Crystal induces localized violations of causality, temporal inversion, object duplication, and the appearance of previously non-existent matter have all been noted. Handwritten note in the corner of the document. Destroy all copies except one. Research is to continue. Dissemination of this information is treason. Breznov. Alright. Moving on. Crystal 9. So this is some sort of like... Has to do with space and time and all that, I'm guessing. Another note. Handwritten note, torn and greasy. To whoever's asking, no, I don't know how to bypass the lock. Some guys from blank came last week, all in suits and fake smiles. Installed this biometric access system like we're guarding Lennon's body down here. Only works with the foreman's hand, not his key, not his face, just the hand. I think I know what we need to get. He wasn't exactly thrilled either, but don't say no when they show up in the Black Volga. P.S. If the thing starts humming, don't touch it.
Biometric lock. Even we don't have things like that. What the fuck are they doing here?
Yeah, for like 1975, seems very high tech. Follow the blood trail. And the voices. Oh boy, he is eating his...
What the fuck are you doing?
Don't you see I'm busy? Fuck off.
You're already lost. The party has no use for you.
Imagine how, like, strong or how much you had to do to rip him in half by just biting into him while he was still full body. That's crazy. Yeah, he's definitely one we want to put down. We don't want him to leave him alive. There's another body. Alright, let's check over here.
Is someone there? Please.
How did you get...
I'm stuck. Help me.
What in the name of Lenin happened to you, comrade?
I panicked. When the alarm started, I thought it was just another drill. Then the signal hit. People were screaming. Some collapsed. Some started laughing.
And you ran.
I wanted to wait it out. I locked myself in the boiler room, figured I'd report when it was safe. Then something overloaded. Bright flash. Pressure spike. I lost consciousness.
And when you woke up,
I couldn't move. My body was part of the pipe now.
you're the foreman. You had to know what was going on here.
I knew enough to keep my mouth shut.
Then speak now.
It wasn't just a warehouse. They said it was a test site. Signal experiments. Or something to scramble thinking to soften the enemy before the first shot.
Psychotronics? Why did they use it here? Who ordered this?
It was a mistake, as far as I understand.
Mistake? And you didn't ask questions?
You think people like me get answers?
I am very sorry, Mr. Foreman.
I'm sorry, comrade, but I need your hand.
This sucks.
Why does this happen to me?
Yeah, I'm not leaving him like
The
that.
builder of communism.
Okay, first of all, this is wild. Second, I saw other bodies in the wall, so I thought that like their bodies were probably cut off and they're stuck to the wall, but they are becoming part of like the material. He's a pipe now. Well, not anymore. So we got people going crazy, staring at lights. We got people eating people, and people getting merged with stuff in the wall or the pipes or anything else. What the hell? Just another note. Operational principle. Crystal 9 project. Crystal 9 projects a composite signal in the 2331 GHz band embedded with low frequency interference patterns derived from proprietary face modules algorithms. The carrier interacts with not only with the neural activity but with surrounding spatial harmonics, produce localized perceptual instability. Safety advisory: maintain a minimum of 50 meters clearance from the active emitters. Exposure beyond 120 seconds in unshielded environments has resulted in irreversible cognitive collapse and unverified structural shifts in test areas. So I'm assuming something crazy happened with testing, and the testing area, it went beyond the testing area and just went to the whole warehouse. At least that's what I think. I could probably be wrong, which is usually the case. But let's use the hand and go up.
Access granted.
Thank you.
Fucking party issued garbage.
What the hell? Oh, jeez.
So this is where all the party's money went. Not bad.
This wasn't the plan. Soloma. Phase 3 is a complete disaster. We were supposed to test this on the Americans, so why the fuck did we fire the signal at ourselves? What's the point of that shiny capitalist computing machine if it's run by idiots? The higher-ups are already evacuated. A few more hours and I don't want to even imagine what will happen to these people.
American map. Interesting.
I guess locations where they could do this to other spots in America. Enthusiastic note about the mainframe. Day 1 with KR-17 mainframe. Astonishing speed. It compiles in seconds with what our old unit needed an hour for. The new vector instruction set makes complex signal modulation almost trivial. Even the magnetic tape units feel faster. Only drawback: the cooling consumption is absurd. It feels like we're running a steel mill just to keep it from boiling over.
This machine seems to be in control.
Huh. Destroy machine. Operating under the guise of warehouse, the site was in fact a secret laboratory developing a psychotronic weapon codenamed Crystal 9. During a live test, the signal was transmitted onto its own personnel, causing mass casualties and the complete collapse of the project's senior leadership evacuated prior to the incident. Commandant Krasnov demonstrated exceptional discipline and loyalty to the party. The mission was executed in full, recommended for promotion. Yay! Head of the Directorate of Special Operations, KGB of the USSR, Lieutenant General Orlov. Ending 3 of 3. Thank you for playing Party Line. So there are other endings. Oh, I didn't see this before. Guess I missed out on that. My bad. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying to go to again to get the endings. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna see what happens if we try to save this guy. I'm assuming his body's gonna rip in half.
Is there a way to help you?
I wish, comrade. But the party builds strong pipes.
Wait a minute. Why did his voice just all of a sudden get the accent? Whatever. I tried to save you.
I'm sorry, comrade.
Okay, what does decide later mean? Oh, we could just come back to it. Well, we have nowhere else to go, so let's choose
This machine seems to be in control.
save machine. Operator under the guise of the warehouse. The site was in fact a secret laboratory developing a psycho... Alright, we read that part. Several procedural violations occurred, but the mission is considered generally successful. Recommended retention without commendation. It's a pass. Ending 1 of 3. Alright. Alright, so this one we're gonna just let these guys be. Let them be cool. Chill out. Get more brain damage. Let's go. Witness spared. Let this guy be.
Enjoy your last meal.
Alright, we got his arm off for a third time. We're just gonna let him be and bleed out.
The party won't forget you, son.
Next to the guy that's currently eating another person. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's go. Finish this. Alright, and save machine, and we're gonna get fired. They're probably gonna kill us. We did nothing besides break in. Orders were disregarded, and the failure to neutralize the threat has resulted in the loss of the site and risk of classified information leakage. Comrade Krasnov was executed the day after returning. Yeah, they killed me. What's ending 2 though? Alright, so left all the witnesses alive but destroyed the machine. The facility was found in a state of total disarray. Available evidence suggested industrial accident of unknown origin. Personnel losses were extensive. Cause could not be determined due to insufficient reliable data. So I didn't get any clues. The mission objectives were met in terms of neutralizing the target installation. However, Commandant Krasnov chose to spare all enemy witnesses, a decision inconsistent with operational doctrine. While the destruction of the psychotronic device prevented further threat, this deviation of protocol has raised concerns within the Directorate. Recommended retention under increased supervision. How many endings are there? Holy crap. Okay, you know what? I will end it there. I played, I think, through 4 times already. Each time I got a different ending, so that's good. I didn't mean to do that. Exit. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Party Line, and this is off Itch.io. It's actually for $1 that I got it for, and is by Not So Special Games. So going through the story, I was interested the whole time. Just learning more about what happened here to all these people. And of course, like, in places like this, there's always some sort of secret experiments going on. Whether it be monsters or space-time and stuff like that, or psychotronic devices that cause people to go crazy and have weird effects on the environment as well, like gravity being weird and all that stuff with objects and body parts. And we also heard a few voices every now and then, but I think that may have been the device affecting us a bit. And so with the endings, I guess there's quite a few that you can get. I got 4 different ones. I don't know how much more there are. I was expecting this game to be like jump scare heavy. It really wasn't. It was more like atmospheric in the horror and the setting and all that. But the story is probably, I think, the best part of this game. And yeah, just overall enjoyable. Not much else I have to say. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. Be cool, stay safe, have a good day, and see you in the next video.